Hi you guys, how are you? I have not filmed in such a long time, and it's really pathetic, but today I'm going to do this look right here. It's like a green with gold and some cream color on the top. So if you like this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so we're going to start off by priming our eye, and I used soft ochre on this eye already from MAC, but you can use any eye primer that you like or any brand that you prefer. I'm going to be using this palette from Lancome. So this is like a really small palette that I got. And it has the colors that I'm going to use, which is the cream color. This kind of looks like Humid if you have MAC Humid. And this one looks like, well, it's just a gold color. So nothing really pops up into my mind. And then it has the powder and some blush right here. So we're going to start by using the gold color. And I'm going to start by using this flat shader brush right here, just like this. I'm going to start with the gold color. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror. Okay, so we're going to start by tapping it all over the lid. Just tap it because that's the way you'll get the best color payoff. So just tap it, tap, tap, tap. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna go. We're gonna get an eyeliner. This is by Stila, but you can use any black eyeliner. This is a Stila in Smoky Quartz. It's like a dark gray. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna go like this. You're gonna draw your outer V like this with the eyeliner. This way you're gonna make it a bit more intense. So as you can see, this is what I did, okay? Just kind of bring it in a little like this. Okay, then I'm gonna be using a soft dome brush, and this is a travel size MAC 217. So all I'm gonna do is blend the eyeliner out. Just blend it out. I don't know if you can see that. Just blend it all out. Okay. So we made the outer crease a lot more intense, and that's what we're looking for, because usually even with dark eyeshadow, you really can't get the intensity of the eyeliner. So there we go. Okay, then we're gonna pull the palette again, and we're gonna get this green color right here. So I'm just gonna get some of the green. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over it with the green. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. So just go over it with the green. You can go all the way here. Just make this part lighter. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking at myself in the mirror. Let me bring it in a little so I can see myself a little better. Okay. So maybe a little more green. Just so that it has that high intensity that I'm looking for. Okay, there you go. Now, just to make it a little more sparkly, I'm going to go in with this pigment. I just put it in this container, but this is green olive from MAC, if I'm not mistaken. Look at it. It's like a green color. So yeah, green olive. I think that's what it's called. Okay, so I'm just going to get the excess that's in the lid with the 217. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the eyeshadow that I just did. So there we go. There we go. So that's what it should look like. It's not too dark because I used the gray eyeliner, but it's like dark enough to go out at night or in evening hours. Now we're going to go in with this palette again, and I'm going to use the green with this kind of slanted brush. Now I'm just going to put it right here. So the green is going to go in right here. And then the gold is going to go in the inner tear duct right here. Okay. Then I'm going to use another flat shader brush, but just a cleaner one. I'm going to be using the cream color. It's like a frosty cream right here. Okay. I'm just going to be putting it on my brush and putting it right here. Okay. So all you have to do is kind of like, if there's any harsh edge right here, just blend it out with the cream color. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's it right there. Okay. And now I'm going to be using a black eyeliner. This is Urban Decay's 0. Okay, and I'm just going to start in the middle part of my lid. And then I'm just going to be bringing it outward. Don't do it all the way in unless you want to make your eye look smaller. There we go. And then I'm going to line the inner rim of my eye. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. Okay, and just for the last touch, I'm going to be using MAC pigment in, what is this, Jardinières. It's a really nice creamy colored, peachy colored pigment. So, once again, you know how they used to have these lids up here. I'm just going to be using whatever's on this lid right here with a fluffy dome brush. Right here, and then just put it right here on your inner tear duct right here. Okay? Let me cover this up. Oh, I dropped my brush, but it's alright. I could have played. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the mascara real fast. Okay, apply mascara, you know. I'm just putting a soft layer or a very, very thin layer of mascara. Okay, and I will do my face. I'm gonna use some bronzer just because it's like summertime. This is Sunny Honey by L'Oreal. I don't know if they even still make this, but this is how I'm gonna do my face. Like that. Like that. Then put some up here. I can put some up here, down here, just to make my nose look thinner. And I will be blending it out with this, a MAC 109. So just blend it out. Blend it out. And you see that? I've got a sudden glow. Since it's summer, I don't like to look too fair. And there we go. You can do the sides of the nose. There. And your temples right here. Right here. I had just a very light coat of foundation, and I usually mix my foundation with moisturizer just to make it kind of as light as a tinted moisturizer. That's just how it works for me. I don't know how it works for other people, but I'm going to be using this right here, this the same blush that they have in the palette. I should probably use a bigger